It's time for Ascension River District Hospital's coverage of East China High School sports. CTV and Ascension River District Hospital bring you today's game along with support from North Star Bank, St. Clair Chevy Buick GMC, Ace Hardware, and La Mache, the Murphy Inn, and St. Clair Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
Good evening, everybody. Craig Zimmerman, Jesse LeBoon, another beautiful Friday evening. We've got the Mariners hosting the Marysville Vikings, and we'll go over the offense and defensive starters as they get ready to run out of the tunnel here. About 5 minutes till game time.
You good? You're good now?
All right, Craig says we're good now.
Okay, we're ready to roll here. The offensive starters are as follows. Number 25, tight end, senior Nolan Disselrath. At the tackle position, senior number 77, Carter Ames. Left guard, number 55, sophomore Jeremy Westrick. The center tonight will be number 64, junior Connor Mason. The right guard, number 73 or 72, depending what's got on tonight, will be Kyle Smallstig, the senior. Right tackle, Will Steyer, number 66, a sophomore. Split end, number 14, sophomore Parker Atkinson. The backfield for the Mariners will be Anthony Ruffino at flanker, number 4, a junior. Halfback, Zach Tetler, number 26, a junior. Fullback, Scott Kretschmar, 7, a senior. And rounding out the Mariners starting offense will be number 8, junior quarterback, Jeffrey Heslop.
And on the defensive side of the ball tonight for the Marine City Mariners against the Marysville Vikings, defensive end Tyler Wozniak, number 56, a senior. Defensive tackle position Kyle Smallstig, 73, a senior. Defensive tackle Nathan Miller, 22, a senior. Another defensive tackle Daniel Zwang, number 5, a senior. And at the other side, defensive end Cole O'Croy, 51, a junior. The linebacker positions tonight, we've got Jacob Hincherek, number 9, a senior. And Wyatt Walker, number 21, also a senior. The corner position, we've got Anthony Ruffino, number 4, a junior, and Caden Chapman, number 20, a senior. And at the safety position, rounding out the Marine City defense, we've got safety Scott Kretschmar, number 7, a senior, and safety number 17, Ty Nelson.
Well, Jesse, tonight's game looks to be played in just wonderful, perfect conditions.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for much more than this. You know, it's not quite as hot as 2 weeks ago, but you know, it's decent temperature, and we know it's just going to drop as the night goes on. Probably that fog set in, just that classic Friday night lights environment you would expect.
72 degrees right now. Looks like it might be as low as 64 at the end of the game. So that's perfect. I see a lot of Mariners have their sweatshirts and coats on. They're ready with them.
They're ready for the little change in temperature there, where it moves from evening to dusk, and very little wind. Wind was a little brisk today, but it definitely calmed down. I don't see anything on the flags right now. You
know, Jesse, we talked earlier in the week about, you know, what this Marysville Marine City game means to longtime Mariners. And, you know, sometimes we forget the way it used to be 20, 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And it was almost an exact switch.
Yeah.
The Vikings dominated in the 70s, 80s, and even into the mid-90s. And then it seems like the tide turned in 1998. Coach Bob Siskevich with Tony Scarcelli and Ron Glodich. They won 98, 99, and 2000. And since that 1998 year, the Mariners are 22-3 against the Vikings, and that's pretty astounding.
Yeah, that is. And I think you ask the kids, they wouldn't have any idea of that. But you ask the parents around here, and you know, it was just ingrained. I mean, we just got to get past Marysville, and like you said, the last
here they come.
18, 20 years, it's just been a steamroll by the Mariners. So the Mariners run out.
Obviously, this year's team is different than last year's team. And as much as we talk about this record or that record, it all comes down to the next hour and a half here on the field.
Yeah, things are going to change every year. You lose people, you gain people, and you develop, you know, you realize what their strengths, what their weaknesses are. And again, we've talked time and time again, that's the strength of Marine City coaching staff. They don't go out every year trying to have the same game plan. You know, they see exactly who their players are, what their strengths are, and they try to cater to that and, you know, minimize their weaknesses.
Speaking of losing a lot of kids, the Marysville Vikings, I think it was over 20 kids graduated last year.
Yeah, and then you look at the starting lineups this year, and I think it's heavy senior loaded. So you kind of, I looked at that, during the preseason, our pregame show, and said, man, we're gonna have a tough time next year. But on the other hand, man, that's something that Marine City's dealt with every year. They're bringing kids up. They're getting kids looks. I mean, we get up in the game. Parker Atkinson comes in as the quarterback and gets some looks, and it's just something that the coaching staff has done a really, really good job of exposing these kids to varsity level play, the varsity speed, the varsity intensity, things like that. That you just, there's some kids that just ran out of that tunnel for the first time tonight, and they've never experienced that. It's like, hey, I got butterflies. Well, yeah, you should. I mean, it's a different level of play, but it's great for those kids to experience that.
Special thank you to our men in the booth: Paul Dingham, Kenny Young, Sam Tricomo, Austin Barney, and Dean Faletti. Mariners, as we know, are coached by Darren Letson, the defensive coordinator Dave Frent, Andy Shield, and Jim Heslop on the linebacker and ends, Tony Scarcelli and Dave Ocean for the defensive line, Coach Bill Nesbitt and Tim Lito on the offensive line. Mariners come into this game 2-0. The Vikings come into this game 1-1. And the Vikings won the coin toss and deferred, so the Mariners will receive the kickoff. And deep for the Mariners will be Zach Tetler, number 26. Did the cannon go off in the last minute or two?
Yeah. Yep. They cut it. Yeah. They shot it when they ran out of the tunnel. So that should give a good indication of the wind flow in case you're paying attention.
Yep. We're about 10 seconds from kickoff here. Looks like number 10, Kyle Thomas, will kick off. You think they'll kick deep?
Mariners in their typical receiving formation, diamond in the back, two wing backs in their front line. Marysville is going to kick it in front. No, and they're going to let it go out of bounds.
Lucky it's the old come back to the 35 or kick over, because
right,
if it were
right. Yeah, that was it was almost a well executed kick. I mean, Marysville obviously not wanting to kick deep to the Marine City with a high hang time and letting their people kind of get gathered underneath it and run their patented starburst.
So they will kick again in the way it looks.
Back them up, and I think obviously they've discussed this. Their approach is don't kick it to the diamond, try to kick it left or right. But as we'll see,
high school, how that can be sometimes.
I'm telling you, the diamond has always moved as one unit here. So I think if they put any hang time on there, they're going to be sorry they did that.
It was a pretty perfect kick, really, if it had stayed in bounds.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, I agree with that.
Okay, here we go. Kick number 2 from the 35-yard
line.
line.
They're going onside.
Jump on it. Barely did.
Covered by number 12 from Marine City. Keegan Leach on that front 5. Good hands. Was able to gather it up, drop down. Looks like the Mariners are going to be where, Craig? About the 45?
Yeah, close to midfield.
Yeah.
Just how we like it. It gets a little scary on a kick like that because everybody's backing up.
Yeah, and exactly. You just say the JV had a really nice onside recovery last night, and that's something you don't typically see on a JV level.
Yep.
That the ball bounced at 8 yards, and those kids were disciplined enough not to touch it, and then all of a sudden it went 12 yards. They jumped on it, recovered it. So good things happening there at the lower level here.
Here we go. First and 10. Heslop under center, 2-man backfield. Pass play.
Had nobody out here on him.
50, 45, taken out of bounds at about the 44. That'll be a 11-yard pickup, give him 12 maybe.
I think that was just a good recognition by Heslop to come to the line and realize there was no wide out defensively on Atkinson there. So
first and 10, ball spotted at the 43-yard line. One wide out left is Atkinson, 2-man backfield, got a slot left. Handoff left side.
He's got the edge there. He's cutting up. Oh, one 30, broken tackle. That might
20,
go.
10-5.
Touchdown.
We got a mark.
Wow.
Got a penalty marker.
Marine City comes out swinging.
Penalty marker down around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, from the 43. Yep.
See if it's coming back. See see if there's anything on replay. We got replay coming back with us tonight, so. The officials there just to the left of the camera view are huddling at the 15-yard line discussing. Block in the back, Marine City. Looks like it'll be enough for a first down.
Oh, they're bringing it back. Okay.
Yep. So I'm assuming it's going to be a spot foul from about the 15, so we'll probably take it to about the 25, be first and 10.
Sorry if I cut you off there, Craig. And for you fans at home, we are having a hard time hearing each other in our headsets tonight. So as excited as the Marine City crowd got, we both started talking, and I couldn't hear what he was saying, and vice versa. So
we made it onto the PA address system here tonight. I guess the wire got crossed.
yeah.
First time for everything. First and
So.
10, ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line, left hash mark. Adkinson comes off.
Just a good run. He broke a good tackle there, and then it was off to the races. So fortunate for Marysville. There was a spot foul and bring the ball back.
One wide out right. Up the gut.
Oh, up the
Whoa.
gut. Oh,
Look at him run.
2 or 3 missed tackles there. You know, just not missed, broken tackles.
Is that Wyatt Walker?
I think it was, let's see that. I think it was announced 27. Yep, Wyatt Walker.
Wyatt
21.
Walker.
Yep.
Wyatt runs a distinguishable way when I see him. It's just bowl ahead and run him over.
Yeah, it's either on or off. And
First and goal for the Mariners from the 8-yard line. Man in motion. Coming right.
gonna get that edge.
I think he's
Cut
gonna
it
get
up.
Runs a couple over down to about the 4. Got a fumble.
I'm gonna say he was down. Yeah, Tetler down to the 5-yard line. Correct.
Second and goal. Yep.
Brought down by number
Picked up
52
3 on the
from
carry.
Marysville.
Keegan Leach checks in for the Mariners. Ruffino comes off. Atkinson split out wide to the right. Oh, nice
26
cutback. Couple yards up to about the 1. Tetler on the carry. Going to give him 3 on it.
It's like brought down to number 4 by Marysville, their linebacker, Brandon Turner, but even the head of steam he had and just kept that leg drive, just pulsed him over on his back and was still able to get a good 2-yard gain on that. So Mariners have a very manageable 3rd and 2 here.
Official
Like
timeout
official timeout,
for a
yeah.
Viking down. The 3rd and goal from the 2. A little pause in the action for the injury. Yep. Are we on? Okay. Think you'll be back in time for 3rd down? Okay.
It's a computer's
It's
decision.
probably going to come back in about 30, 40 seconds the way it looks because the guy's limping off. Third and goal from the 2. I'm just going to run it as if we're on, and hopefully we will be on. 10:19 left in the first. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Craig, you want to spring for half of these 50-50?
There you go.
It's a one option for you.
I don't think I can win.
Okay, you're good. You're going to be sorry.
Let's see. Soul man back there. 26, Zach Tetler, the junior. First guy
Ooh,
through.
first guy
Touchdown right side.
Wyatt
Wyatt
Walker,
Walker.
3 yards out.
Thank you to the offensive line. He goes untouched for a 2-yard touchdown. If you're scoring it, 10:09, first quarter, first drive of the game.
Well, Marine City having absolutely no problem at all moving the ball down the field after starting their, first possession at their, 47?
Point after. Holder tonight, Scott Kretschmar. Which kicker do we have? Shaylin Haney. Looks good from here, Jesse.
Up and good, sure does,
7-zip, Mariners on top. Early
Hold
on,
by
first
7,
drive.
good kick. Ella Hensley gets the first extra point of the night.
And the cannon works again. I wonder if we're going to see the timers at the end zone working anytime soon.
Yeah, I have not seen them lit up yet. That's a thing. I mean, even as an official, like that's nice. But what if they malfunction? Like you still have to have a backup plan. I think those guys back there still have to. They still got to rely on the old handheld.
So the Mariners on top after their opening drive on a 2-yard carry. Wyatt Walker scores, and the point after by Shaylin Haney. Kyle Smalls, the kick. He's 73 in your program, but he is 72. Deep to about the 20. Picked up 15.
Got a pin on the corner there.
Not much there
Nice.
for number 11.
51 and 21 in a tackle for the Mariners.
Ben Sylvia on the return. Give him
Cole-
5.
Cole O'Croy and Wyatt Walker on the tackle. Just good pursuit downfield. Once they kicked it, outside that hash, and it was a great kick by Kyle. Didn't really leave that receiver or that kick returner much option. Pin him there in the corner, and Mariners so quick to pursue. There's just no option for him to go.
Ball spotted at the 20, near side hash mark. Quarterback running the play in. Noah Lavelle. Got the slot right and 2 left. Nobody in the back. Sorry, there's 2. Handoff left side.
Far side number 10.
Give him about 8 yards. Run out of bounds. Close to a first down. It's going to mark him there.
Kyle Thomas
28.
on the carry.
Thomas on the carry. From a defensive perspective, this is sort of the feeling out period here where you see what they're gonna throw
absolutely.
at you.
Yep.
Make a few
I mean,
adjustments.
obviously, Marysville is going to realize what they have to do, and then on the other side of the ball, Marine City is going to have to start seeing if the keys that they've been practicing all week are going to work, or if not, change the keys and kind of read off different people, whether it be the defensive end, the wing back, or the half back, or
2nd and 2 from the 28.
first
Off
back
the gut.
through there.
Off the gut. Picks up a first down and a couple more. It's Tyler McKinney on the carry up to the 37-yard line.
Didn't get through there real quick, Craig. But once he got through, he was able to pick up a couple yards. Big, strong runner for Marysville, looks like.
McKinney is a big guy. Fullback position. First and 10 from the 37-yard lines for the Vikings. 7-0 Mariners. Vikings first drive of the ball game here. Same 2-man backfield with a slot left. LaValle hands off up the gut. No.
Was tackled in the backfield by Wyatt with a loss. Number 10 for the Mariners, for Marysville.
Kyle Thomas on the carry, lose about 4.
That was just snuffed out really quick. I don't know if we have replay or not, but you can see Wyatt made good penetration through that defensive line and just wrapped him up, make a tackle for a loss.
Mariners will be on the road next week at Warren Fitzgerald. And then the following week, home against Clintondale. And then October 1st, we're at Hazel Park. Followed by the 8th of October at Madison home. 15th at Lincoln. And then wind up the regular season on the 22nd here home against Notre Dame Prep. 2nd and 13.
First man again.
Gonna lose a couple
Oh, no.
more. Thomas
might-
on the carry.
Or 51 for the Mariners on the tackle. Cole O'Croy is able to. I think there's just the defensive line did a good job of plugging the hole up, and he just had to hesitate for a minute. And Cole did a good job of pursuing from the backside, making the tackle in the backfield. I think it was a loss as well, 2-yard loss.
Cole making his first start at that defensive end position this year. Third and 14 from the 33-yard line. Noah LaValle is a junior quarterback. LaValle under center. Gonna roll out, throw. Throws. No, intended that time for number 40. Titan Lawberg, incomplete, bring up 4th down in the kick team.
Yeah, just wasn't ready for it. I think the Marine City was starting to give some sort of pursuit there on the quarterback, and I had to rush the throw, and obviously didn't even his head turn around, so he was not expecting it.
Deep for the Mariners will be Anthony Rufino, the junior, lined up at about the 40-yard line. Punting for the Vikings, Kyle Thomas, the running back, number 10, he's a senior. Kretschmeyer, the middleman, at about midfield. High kick, deep.
Good punt.
Rufino takes it at about the 29. Cuts near side. Oh, it's upended at about the 32. Pick up about 4 on the play.
And number 11 for the Marysville Vikings, Ben Sylvia, was just able to sneak past that line of blockers and make a shoestring tackle there. So the Mariners are going to take back over. 6:32 here, left in the first. Mariners defense able to post a good stop there against Marine City offense here in the opening quarter.
Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 33. Got 2 wideouts left, handoff up the gut to about the 35. Kretschmar on the carry.
Tied up about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, was able to stay on his feet and just push and make a positive out of what would have been a 0 or a negative yardage play.
2nd and 8 from 35. Atkinson left, Rufino right, 2-man backfield. Rolling out, caught up around the 40 to about the 41. That'll be Disselrath coming from the left end position. Going to be short by about a yard, bring up a 3rd and 1, maybe 2.
Again, the Mariners just doing a good job of just keeping the ball, keeping the ball moving it right, keep them off balance. Little bubble passes, little end releases. I didn't exactly see where Disselrath was lined up there, but you catch the Vikings. You know what I mean? The ends, giving a free release, and that little 8-10 yard pass could be there all day.
Yep.
Yeah, that just looked a little funny.
Going to bring a 3rd and about 7. Looked like it was a late snap. Changes your game plan.
Yeah, a lot of the offensive line moved, but the ball never moved. So
37 from
the longest
36.
3rd down of the night yet here for the Mariners.
Atkinson and Rufino go far left side. Pass up under center. Rolling out left. Cecil going to run it, tuck it, and run. He
he
gets
might
the
have
first
it.
down. Yeah.
I think depending where they they're giving it to him right now. Well, I don't know. It depends if they spot his knee or where the ball was. They're already moving, so it's first down.
Jeffrey's done a nice job with that, making them honest and have to,
Yeah.
play it both ways.
Yep. You roll right. Yeah. You roll left, and they either got to call the receivers or come up and get you. And by the time they make the decision, it's already a done deal.
Rufino in motion.
Oh,
open
yeah, another
there.
one on a stride.
50, 45. Oh, fumbled out of bounds. Kretschmar gets 11 yards, and Mariners will move the sticks again. Lucky the ball went that way.
Absolutely, yeah. Scott did a good job. Just keep moving upfield, put his shoulder down that Marysville Viking. Was able to put his helmet on the ball and just pop the ball out. And fortunately for the
That ball
Marysville
stays in
Mariners.
bounds. It might have been 6 points the other way.
Yeah.
There's nobody there.
Right.
Okay, Rufino left along with Kretschmar. Atkinson comes right, nobody in the backfield. Rufino in motion. Keeper by the quarterback, up the gut. There
Oh.
we go, 45, 40, 35,
Keep going.
30, 25.
Nice job,
20-yard
Jeffrey.
pickup by
That was very good. There was
Jeffrey
nobody
Hessler.
there. He did a nice couple cutbacks and one guy to beat, and it's another 6 points on the board from Marine City. Good job by Jeffrey.
I think that call had to come out of what they were seeing.
Yeah, exactly. Whether it's the linebackers are cheating on the outside, trying to contain the Mariners. And again, you've got a whole host of eyes there watching that kind of stuff.
Atkinson left. Two-man backfield. Rufino slot left. Comes in motion. Handoff this time. It'll be Tetler.
The lead blocker
20,
out there. He's going to
15,
cut it up.
10.
He might have it in
5. Does he score?
there. He's going to call him out
Nope,
at the
down
one.
at the one. Zach Tetler,
That's a heck
23-yard
of a run.
pickup. First and goal from the one.
Just a good
Yeah.
effort there by 26. So,
Yeah.
Craig, $5 to $1. Who's this ball going to?
I was just going to
Yeah.
say to you before,
Yeah.
it's got to come back to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kid works that hard. I mean, that's just a great
Yeah.
run by 26. So I would look for 26 to get the handoff here and capitalize on that after all that hard work.
They're calling it the 2-yard line, so just under 4 minutes first quarter. There you go.
26 cut it up.
And he
Touchdown,
scored.
Zach Tetler.
Touchdown,
Nice.
3:53. Zach Tetler from 2 yards out makes it 13 Zip Mariners on top. On the CTV6 game of the week at Mariner Field.
And the Marine City offense just too much for the Marysville defense to handle here early in the game. Up a quick 2 touchdowns here in the first quarter.
Shaylin Haney to kick again. We're good, 14 zip, 3:53 in the first. Mariner offense hitting on all cylinders in 2 drives, 2 scores.
Craig,
I noticed on Facebook they're looking for 2013 championship players to be at the game in October to be installed into the Hall of Fame. I don't have a date, but you know anybody, take a look at the Mariner football page on Facebook. And they're asking for anybody that was on the team, 13, to show up that night and be inducted into the Marysville Football or Sports Hall of Fame.
missed the first extra point. Was that Hensley or Haney that kicked
Haney.
the first one? The first and the second?
Pretty sure. The way I saw it was 11.
Okay. All right, the eyes in the booth here next door and down below have confirmed that Haney has kicked both
Yep.
extra points.
Well, 18-yard line, number 11.
Ooh,
Ben
nice.
Sylvia. Not much there.
Wow, just slowed up by number 4, Anthony Rufino, and then as soon as he stopped his momentum, number 51 just put his shoulder into him, Cole O'Croy, and just put him back on his back.
I kidded last week with Haney and Hensley, the kickers, at the South Lake game with about 5 minutes left. I said, go tell Coach to put you in. Here we go, second appearance of the night for the Vikings offense. Mariners did a good job on the first set. First and 10 Vikings from the 29-yard line. Noah LaValle under center. First guy.
First man through, nobody, nothing. Oh,
No,
wasn't.
going the other way. Still didn't get anything.
Wow, we got negative yards. They'd have been better off had the first guy through get it.
Kyle Thomas on the carry.
Good job by the Marine City defensive line. I think
Yep.
that was number 4 there on the line that eventually Anthony Ruffino there.
Missed our spotter tonight. I asked him if he got that approved the night off. 3:20 left in the first quarter. Mariner Marching Band, as you can tell, is here. Pretty full house. as
Daniel
normal
Swing there on
Mariner
that last tackle there for the Mariners. Was able to good penetration there on the defensive line, just nowhere to go.
side. They're giving 2 yards on that carry, Jesse. He's making 2nd and 8 from the 31. Ian Corbett goes wide out to the right.
Keeper.
Rolling right. Throws.
Oh,
Almost intercepted.
2 different hands of the Mariners.
Ty Nelson had a beat on it and tipped it. Bring up 3rd and 8. I think that the Vikings offense is already starting to go to plan B a little bit.
Yeah, it's awful early to do
Yeah.
that, but I mean, this is your 3rd route out here, and the
Second
first 2
down
you haven't gotten
passing.
any traction at all. So,
Right.
and then those tip balls like that, that
Oh, yeah.
secondary, the Mariners,
Yeah.
man, their eyes light up.
Yeah.
They're like, there's 6 right there up in
Yeah.
the air for us.
Clock stopped at 2:44, quarter number 1. Corbett getting far to the right side. 2 receivers, 1 in motion. In motion is Thomas. Pass play caught. First down near midfield by number 89.
Brought down by Scotty Crutchmar and Caden Chapman.
Cole Bowman on the catch, going to bring up
That was just a
16-yard pickup. 1st and 10 from the 46.
Just a good timed throw by,
Yeah.
I mean, he just that free release, he gets in between the linebacker and the secondary, and you really have like 1 second to make that catch. If not, the secondary is going to be on top of you. So it's a good play by the Vikings. Credit to them.
Just south of midfield. Same formation for the Vikings, 1st and 10. Left side, give him about 3 yards on the carry. Number 12.
Tripped up a little bit in the backfield. I don't know who made the tackle there, but not much
Tyler
contact.
McKinney on the carry. Give him 2, 2nd and 8. 48-yard line. Slot right, same formation, 2-man backfield. Valley looking for a long count, trying to pick up 5 yards.
Call timeout there.
Timeout, Vikings, minute 23, quarter number 1. I don't know if we have a commercial to run. Now
Good discipline there by the Marine City defense there, just to watch the ball and not listen to the voice inflection.
Yep. Good look at the Mariner off the defense there, talking to Coach Friend, Andy Shields as well, and Coach Letson. You talk about the success the Mariners have had in, say, the last 20 years plus. A lot of it's due to the fact that they've got the same guys out there. They all know their position and what they're there for. Pretty unselfish group.
Very unselfish, exactly.
I got a kick out of last week from the sidelines, getting to know the kids as far as face, because when we're up here, you don't see them. The other thing is size. I think I mentioned to you earlier in the week. Out of a handful of guys that are, say, large guys, I would say the majority of the team is like 5'6", 5'8", 160.
Yeah, I would agree
Right?
with you. Yeah, they're not overwhelmingly
No.
large.
2nd and 8 from the 48. And off left side, Gives them about 6 or 7, going to be close to the 46-yard line, about a 3rd and 2.
Able to slip through a couple of the Mariners. They had a good idea where the ball was headed, but just not able to bring him down. Able for a decent gain there for the Vikings.
3rd and 2 from the 46. I think this is 4-down territory for the Vikings.
First quarter, yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but on another aspect,
right.
You got 3/4 of the game left, so
right.
But you haven't been able to stop the Marysville offense either. So
Right.
why would you punt it down to the 10? It's not going to matter.
LaValle under center, keeper. That's a push in the back.
Yeah,
can't push.
Yep. I don't think so, and I don't think he got it anyway.
No, not the way the officials showing it. He got about a yard of it. 4th and 1.
It was certainly very, very apparent push.
We saw it. Evidently, they did. Remember that issue came up a couple of years ago?
Yeah, absolutely.
The playoff game.
Yeah.
End of 1. Mariners on top, 14-zip. Officials will march off not very many yards because they'll go back to the 45 the other way. And it'll be 4th and 1 for the Vikings. If you're trying to remember what happened last year between these two teams, Mariners were at Marysville. Marysville scores, but I think it was what, a minute 3, minute 5. I'm saying like, in that position, Vikings were probably pretty comfortable, feeling like, hey, we finally got them.
Finally made a drive down. They scored, and they gave the ball back with obviously just a little bit too much time left.
Yep.
To handle the Marysville Mariners and the Jeff Heslop offense.
Yep. There's engineered a win in the last seconds.
And there's not too many football games. There's a handful here, Craig.
Yeah.
Like the Detroit-Denby game here.
Yes.
There's not too many that I can remember, vividly, and that was one of them. That was one. And again, if anybody wants to go back and watch it, go back on watchctv.org. They've got all those archived down there, and that's always a good place to go if you want to watch some
4th and 1 for Noah LaValle. They got it. Oh, he's going across the 30 to about the 28-yard line. That is Tyler McKinney, the junior. Picks up about 15 on the play.
Notice that picture
16
there.
Yards.
Just previously of the student section is Neon Night. That's why all the bright colored bandanas and road vests and student section getting in the cheer of the week.
A couple kids down there.
Neon Night.
First and 10 from the 29-yard line for the Vikings.
This is the most ball movement we've seen by the Vikings yet tonight. So see if the Marine City defense can step up here and keep him out of the end zone.
LaValle under center, 2-man backfield, got a slot right. Hand off left side.
12.
Not much there for big number 12, Tyler McKinney. They're saying he's down. Officials were pretty emphatic about that.
Well, they make the call. They're not going to be anything else but, right?
Small stick checks in for the defense. Carter Ames comes off. They're going to give McKinney a yard on the play and say 2nd and 9 for the 28. See what the defense can muster up here. LaValle, they're taking their time. Counting.
10 seconds.
LaValle under center. Hand off left side. Not much there.
Not much.
Maybe a yard.
Man, just one sidestep, and Wyatt Walker had already moved up into that gap and make the tackle. The line of scrimmage, if not, just a touch more. But
give him a yard. Call it 3rd and 7.
I think that defensive line shift right before the ball is being snapped is just giving that offensive line fits.
Sun's just about ready to go down. You can see on the trees. Temperature at start of game time was 73. It's now 70. Pretty darn comfortable. 3rd and 7 from the 26 from the shotgun. No, he's going under center. Wide out left, rolling left. Going to tuck it and run. Picks up about 10 on the play. Going to get a first down.
He's going to pay for that. It's number 7, Crutchmeyer over there. Just put a good look on the quarterback heading out of bounds. He didn't make it easy for him, but he made him put his shoulder down and pay the price, get that first down. The other option is run out of bounds, right, and go to the next down. So
Chains will move. 1st and 10 Vikings from the 18-yard line. Look at the new scoreboard. Here we go from the 18. Second guy through, number 12. Not much there.
push back.
Maybe
Loss of
a yard.
couple.
McKinney.
They're not going to give him. They're going to give him a negative. Looks like. Oh no, they'll keep walking it up.
No, they're saying 0. 2nd and 10. Sort of disappointed in the Marysville crowd. I mean, certainly isn't what it used to be.
No, I was actually looking over there earlier. I was like, it looks a little sparse, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But it seems abnormally loud over on our side tonight. Maybe because I can't hear you in the headset, but.
Right. 2nd and 10 from the 18. Man split it wide left. First guy through, McKinney. Give him a couple. To about the 15, maybe 3. I'd say give him 3, 3rd and a long 7.
Yeah, just once he made it for just past the defensive line, that second, the 3 linebackers and maybe even one of the corners came up.
Good look at the chain game. Wayne Phillips, Lyle Osterlin, and Kenny Volkman.
It's not their first year, is it?
Yeah, yeah. Gosh, a couple, 2-3 decades, some of those guys. Thank you to them. They're always there.
Yep.
It's one of those things that
Unsung hero almost.
doesn't seem like a big deal, but they show up every week for 30, 35 years, some of them.
Yep.
3rd and 7 from the 15-yard line. 7 and 39 left in the half. Vikings driving.
Quick snap.
Left side, maybe a yard. 4th and about, well, 4th and 5. Thomas on the carry.
Cole O'Croy, number 51 for the Mariners on the tackle.
Well, the Vikings here.
Here we go. So you got a 4th and 5 here. And here's the thing,
I don't
Craig,
think I don't think 5 gets you. I think that's almost 6.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing, with the kicking game these days in high school, it just seems like very few teams have kickers. I don't know what it is, but so I didn't see the kicking.
Yeah,
team
it's
come
not
out,
much more than an extra point right there.
No. Nope.
That's 25,
extra
26
4
yards.
yards. Yeah, extra 4 or 5 yards. Yeah.
Got a slot right, 2-man backfield.
Try
Handoff,
to go
near
wide.
side.
Good
Mariners
pursuit.
got him
He just
bottled
running
up. There we
backwards.
go.
Just a
Loss of
for
about
the
10
Mariners,
yards in the play.
Not
Mariner
even
D
close.
comes up
He
strong.
ran the wrong way. He was,
Yeah. Well, I think he got really spooked.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he saw those black jerseys.
You think? About 5 of them?
Yeah. I mean,
Just
wasn't
lost his
anywhere.
footing, and it was done. So good defensive.
All over it on defense.
Just a great stance by Marine City defense. So Marine City takes over. 6:39 here, left in the first or in the second rather.
See if we get a read there. So a good look at the band. Got 6:39, as you said, left. Mariner faithful in their not assigned seats, but they're in the same spots.
It would almost be assigned, eh?
Right. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
Yeah. Jeffrey moving
Heslop
up,
in
getting
the
out of
run.
pursuit.
Puts his head down to about the 28-yard line. Give him about 6 or 7.
Yeah. decent penetration there by the by the Marysville defensive line. Forced Jeffrey to tuck it and just evaluate his options. It was able to pick up an 8-yard gain there by the tuck it and run.
2nd and 2 from 29. Atkinson comes out near side. Tetler slot right. Man in motion. Rufino's got the ball.
Got to make that edge.
First
Get
down,
past
then
number
some.
8.
35,
Sure enough.
40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, running out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. I don't know, Jesse. It's about I'm going to guess 35-yard pickup. What do we got there?
Yeah, once he got that edge, he just turned them jets on.
A 38-yard pickup. He got the corner and.
Yeah, once he turned that corner, was able to beat number 8, Ian Koch for the Vikings. Just turned it on. He only had 2 guys to beat back there. And it was either lower your shoulder and try to make the cutback or just take it out of bounds. He did a good option there.
1st and 10 from the 32. 3 full house backfield. Coming this side. Cut back. Oh, nice cut. 30, 20.
Tetler's going to turn it on.
10,
Here it is.
5 touchdown. Tetler. Wow, 32 yards out. He looked like he was a little spooked.
Yeah,
at about the line of scrimmage, cut back, and he did a heck of a job, as did the offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, the blocks out there weren't perfect, but he just was patient enough to realize what wasn't working, and when he was able to make that edge, just turned it on, and there was nobody from Marysville going to touch him on that one.
They made the Mariner defense look very ordinary on that play. Wow. Ella Hensley for the point after. Looks good from here. 21 zip. Mariners on top before half. 5 and 36 remaining.
Again, the Marion City offense just coming out and just laying it down. There hasn't been anything Marysville Vikings have done to even slightly impede their movement on offense. And we saw some of that speed last year by Zachary. I mean, once he gets out, man, he is just quick. I think Vikings are starting to realize that too.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the first 2-3 seconds of that play, it looked like an ordinary play. Tetler made him look bad. Like I said, you get these guys one-on-one looking at him, and you wouldn't pick them out of a crowd as a superstar.
No.
From their size.
Nope. It's hard to measure the athleticism and the size of the heart underneath that jersey, because you've got about 38 kids down there.
That would, and the dedication to the quality of play.
Yep.
Okay, no. Kickoff up the gut to about the 33-yard line. Got the injured Viking taken off on a golf cart, I see.
I brought down my number 17 on the kickoff team for the Mariners. Ty Nelson did a good job just staying in his lane and let that return man run into him, put his shoulder in him, stand him up.
1st and 10 Vikings from the 33-yard line.
So again, about average field position what the Vikings have had this year, or this game rather.
Checking back in for the Mariner defense, Keegan Leach. Keegan's a junior. Got a couple what we call underclassmen playing tonight, starting Will Steyer's a sophomore, and so is Jeremy Westbrook on the offensive line.
Keeper at the far side. Oh, 56. Oh, no.
They're going to call that a fumble, or he tried to pass it.
Yeah, he did, but
that
calling it incomplete
there
pass.
was somebody within distance, so it's not going to be a penalty.
We got lucky there. It was almost like a shovel pass with 2 hands, but
it's sort of dangerous what he did with it, though.
Yes, I agree. 56, Tyler Wozniak was just in heavy pursuit.
What penalty marker down?
We'll see. I don't want to speculate. I've been wrong many times, so.
2nd and 15.
The second flag coming down. Here we go. They're going to intentional grounding. Yep.
Oh, they are. I'd like to see a replay because I saw a white jersey. Again, could have been a lineman. I don't know. He loses down and the yardage, right? Spot foul.
Correct, yeah. Intentional grounding, yep.
The only thing I thought that it wasn't going to be intentional grounding was,
There was somebody close there.
yeah, but like I said, it could have been a lineman. Lineman is not a target.
An eligible receiver, right?
It was pretty clear, though. He
Oh,
unloaded
yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. But the other thing you got to look at, too, is you got to be outside the tackle, inside the tackles for that to happen, right?
Right.
If you're outside, so that may have been their only saving grace there. He
Right.
was quite a bit far on that, but
2nd and 25 from the 18. That's a punishing thing on that one. Boy, you get
That hurts.
the yardage against you and you lose the down. LaValle, the quarterback, hands off.
nothing up.
Looks like this time, number 12, McKinney. Give him 2 or 3. Yep, give him 2 to the 20.
Again,
Makes
that
it now
Marine
3rd
City
and-
defensive line, not the biggest and strongest, but man, just the tenacity they have.
Well, I think the thing too, though, is our quickness and speed, and I
Yeah.
just think the way they run their defense. I mean, they're
Yeah, they're different stunts in the way they
Yeah.
move those guys in the gap, out of the gap.
Can you imagine, Jesse, that how this has become, how much fun that must be to play as a Mariner? We say a starting offense or defense with the confidence and the record they have.
Yeah, and
right?
you're just getting better, and you're
mean-
going. Yeah, the confidence I think is a byproduct of. I mean, you're going to practice every week getting your butt kicked. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is not an easy practice. I can tell you that.
Corbett and Bowman split a wide right for the Vikings. Rolling out. Quarterback throws. Incomplete. Intended that time for Cole Bowman. Bring up a 4th and 23 from the 20.
Good pursuit again there by the Marine City defense. Caden Chapman close to
Well, you know, as
the
good as it
tackle.
was when you played, it's gotten another dimension better,
Oh,
right?
it's huge
Yeah.
difference. You know, you just talk to the kids and the players, and okay, let's watch some film. Okay, that's what I'm watching. What's this play called? And they rattle off about 15
Right.
words. You're like, whoa, well,
Yeah.
what happened at the 147? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like there is. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
so it
it's-
is very, very complex, and you can only do that with kids that have initial buy-in, that learn young, that
Right.
know exactly what that means and what their responsibility is on that specific play.
4th and 23. Deep to kick will be Kyle Thomas. And Ruffino back for the Mariners around midfield. Nice kick. He's a good kicker.
Yeah, got a nice spiral.
Picks up around the 38-yard line.
gonna
Comes
run to the near
side.
side
Got a
here.
whole bunch of black jerseys. See if he can cut it.
Oh,
45,
nice
50,
block.
45. Cut back.
Oh, get the ball, get the ball.
whoa. Mariners get it. Oh, got a
Wow.
little lucky there.
They sure did. But just an excellent block by Scotty Crutchmeyer there on that return.
And
That set
picking
that
up the
return
ball,
up.
Danny's wing saves the day.
Yeah, it's almost like his momentum was carrying. He could
Yeah.
see the ball, he just couldn't get back to it. And
Right.
Danny Zuhang came in from the backside and was able to hop on it. So fortunate for the Mariners.
Nice return for Ruffino and swing assists on that one.
And here we go again, short field for the
First and
Mariners.
10 from the 39-yard line. Full house backfield for the Mariners. Haslip hands off first guy through right side. Kretschmar cuts up about 30.
Ooh,
Give
one
him
guy to
about
beat.
9 on the carry.
A shoestring tackle, one guy to beat, and he's another 6 for the Mariners. So another good hard run by Scotty.
Yep. Ball will be spotted at the 30. 2nd and 1. Good look at the camera right there.
The multiple camera angle view going tonight.
Yep.
Good thank you to everybody down there in the booth. Looks excellent here. We got 2 monitors up here tonight, Craig.
Yep. Quarterback throws. Oh, in and out. Intended that time for Kretschmar. And not a bad thrown ball.
No, and you know he
Third and one.
had three Marine City or Marysville Viking defenders all over him, so did a good job. Dropped it in there nice, just maybe a touch too soon of where the intended receiver was expecting it. But
.319 left in the half. 3rd and 1 from the 30. Man in motion. 26.
Tetler, a far
He's got
side,
it.
cut up.
Cut back. He's still going.
Oh,
Inside to about the 10.
he put a shoulder into that number 11 from Marysville, Ben Sylvia, and just threw him for a loop. Got another 5 or 6 yards after that contact.
So bring up
Ruffino
1st and
comes
10
off for the
Mariners from the
Mariners.
12.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout. Marysville.
Timeout Marysville.
3:02 left here in a second.
And to give the Mariners a little time to take a little breath here. See the offensive team talking to Coach Letson, along with line coach Bill Nesbitt. Get a little water. You can feel the cool breeze coming in right now.
Yep. Cool air starting to roll in. We're also familiar with on these Friday nights.
So we got 3 minutes exactly left in the half with a 21-0 lead for the hometown Mariners. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 12. Two-man backfield, man in motion. Uh-oh. What's that all about? False start
False
offense.
start. Didn't see much there. It's almost a late flag, but see what he calls. See, figure out who it was. Back to Mariners up 5 yards. Chapman and Walker come off for the Mariners.
Got to be 1st and 15 from the 17. To get to about the 3-yard line to get a first down. Got trips to the near side. Atkinson, Ruffino, and Kretschmar. Kretschmar in motion. From the shotgun.
Throw a
There
little
we go.
screen, wide
Screen.
open, number
Caught.
25.
Down to about the
Boy.
6-yard line. Nolan Disselrath.
As soon as you see the snap of the ball and the penetration, that
Draw
Marysville
play.
defensive line is coming. You're like, oh, and Jeffrey did a good job of not panicking. Just back up, just let him suck him in, and make that little pass over top of the linebacker. And
2nd and about 6. They're saying 5 from the 7. Ruffino split out wide to the near side with Tetler from the shotgun. Here we go.
reverse coming this side and cut
Oh
it
boy,
up.
untouched.
Nobody there.
Untouched.
Touchdown.
Atkinson
14.
from, what are they saying, 7 yards out? That is 7 yards out. Atkinson on a reverse play. And I don't think anybody in the defense.
No, they
figured
weren't
out
even
what
flowing
that
that way. By the time they realized what direction the
too
ball
late.
was going, it was too late.
Yeah.
He's already in the end zone.
27 up. Mariners on top. Point after here. Shalene Haney looks good from here. 28. Mariners on top. CTD 6. Game of the week. Pretty deflating if you're blue and white.
Yeah.
Really?
Which I don't believe so. He wasn't
Man, we
even
need a
close to
replay
having
on
his
that
knee
one.
down.
Wait, no, he just signaled Marine City ball.
Okay. So maybe Marine City. Who was it that recovered that?
Can you see a replay on that?
21. Wyatt Walker
Walker?
recovered that, so they're must have saying that he must have put his knee down just
Really?
slightly.
Holy.
But that looked like a clean scoop. Wow.
Josh Bird did that years ago, and I think it was against Marysville. He scored on it.
That was a clean pick.
Wow. 1st and 10 Mariners get a bonus here from the 27-yard line.
They're going to air it out, and they're going
throwing
to
it
throw
deep.
it. He's wide open.
Oh,
He just overthrew him.
outside the outstretched hands of Zach Kettler. Just about a foot too far.
And they had him wide open. They ran a couple routes. I think there was only 2 Marysville defenders over there, and they had 3 wideouts this side. There was not enough people out there.
Here we go, 2:07 left.
Well, that would just been another knife to the heart, huh? One play.
Yeah.
After that, just might take us a couple more plays, but I have no doubt we're going to get in the end zone here before halftime again.
2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Rolling left.
Oh,
Got him wide open. Oh, incomplete. Intended that time for Nolan Disselrath.
in and out of the hands. So the Mariners trying to air it out here a little bit. A couple big game plays. Just first 2 haven't worked out, so we'll see what they're going to do here to chunk off. Obviously just trying to put another one in here in the end zone right before half. 2:02 left here in the second quarter.
3rd and 10. Official blows the whistle. Somebody with a mouth guard or chin strap on them probably. That's what it looked like.
And we're ready to go here.
3rd and 10 from the 27-yard line. 2-man backfield. 1 wide out right. First guy
Wide the
through. Look at
middle.
him. Kretschmar. Give him about
Wide
10.
open. Oh, yeah, he's got a first down
He got
by a
about
couple.
12.
Yep. That Marysville defensive line just looks like Swiss cheese. He went through that thing
Yep.
like unblocked.
Checking back in for the Mariners. Caden Chapman checks in, as does Wyatt Walker. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Unbalanced left. Rolling left. Throws. Caught. 15. Heslop gets it off to Disselrath, and he gets up to about the 10-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 5.
Just did a good job of lowering his shoulder,
Yeah.
too. You know, probably got an extra 3 or 4 yards. Decided, you know, he's a big boy, too. So
yeah, I don't
you
think
wanna
that
run
was
out.
Heslop's first check down. I think
Well,
that
I don't
was,
think so either.
Yeah, but he
And
saw
by
it
the time that he realized that, you know, maybe that was his option, he did a good job of getting his footwork right, getting his body turned, and it doesn't seem like a long throw, but you got to have the right technique.
2nd and
that's
6.
for sure.
Rufino to the right.
26
Kettler inside, gets a first down inside the 5. Chains will drop. Be a 1st and goal from the 5. Timeout Marine City.
He keeps rebooting it. They're trying to reboot it so we can hear each other. That's all.
54 seconds remaining. Mariners on the edge here. 1st and 5 from the 5. 1st and goal from the 5. Timeout Marine City. If the Mariners are able to score here and get an extra point, it'll be running clock in the second half. Caden Chaplin on the right end position. Disselrath on the left. 1st and goal from the 5.
First and goal. We got 54
Only
seconds
man in the
left on
backfield for the
clock.
Mariners appears to be Wyatt Walker. Offset to the left. They go to him up the gut.
Drive leg.
Walker
Oh, he's
pulls
in
them
there.
all in, and we
Wow.
score with 50 seconds remaining. 34-0 Mariners on top. Point after to follow here. Ella Hensley for the point after. Jacob Hincherik checks in. Snap is good. Hold looks good. No, 34 zip Marine City on top. 50 seconds remaining in the half. This half has been all Marine City. Ella Hensley on the point after, no good. A little chill in the air here for a, what we say, not quite mid-September, September 10th. Kyle Smallstick, the senior, to kick. Mariners have done a wonderful job of mixing it up here the whole half on offense. Defense has come up big. Ball kicked to about the 14-yard line. This time it's number 11, Ben Sylvia, taken down at about the 30-yard line by number 15.
Brendan Gray on the tackle there.
Brendan Gray.
Here. Yeah.
Yep.
Boy, I tell you what, he just did a look at him. You know, what did you say? He's
Yeah, 5'4".
5'2", maybe 120, but you know, just excellent discipline. Stay in your
yeah.
lane. Let the runner come to you. Don't converge. Don't let him get outside, and let him run into you. You've got help coming. That's exactly what that guy did. Excellent, excellent execution.
First and 10 Vikings with 43 seconds remaining in the half from the 31-yard line. Greg Zimmerman, Jesse Laboon, CTV6 Game of the Week. Wide out for the Vikings 14, Ian Corbett to the near side. He's in motion. Up the gut, big number 12. McKinney on the carry. They might get another playoff is about it. Bring up second and about 5, second and 6. I don't know if they'll be in a hurry here. "16 seconds. Doesn't look like the Vikings are in any hurry. Mariners will go into halftime 34 zip on top. And you're scoring it. That first half is in the book.
That's going to be it.
We'll be back for the second half. CTV6, Marine City, St. Clair from Mariner Field.